This is your Donnelsville Elementary Announcements.
Good morning, Donnelsville. This is Mrs. Strader broadcasting live from Donnelsville Elementary. Today is Thursday, March the 8th, 2012. Welcome to our substitutes today, Mrs. Hughes, Mrs. Bick. Let's get straight to our birthdays this morning. Ellie, who's your teacher?
Miss Stryker.
All right, and how old are you today, Ellie?
7.
All right, happy birthday today. Nolan, how about you? Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Cunningham.
And how old are you today?
7.
All right, I think we got a pattern going. Hey, Jaden, how about you? Who's your teacher?
Miss Fell.
And how old are you turning today?
7.
All right, happy birthday to all three of you. You guys have a great day today. All right, we have a special announcement now from Mrs. Dillman regarding Jump Rope for Heart.
Good morning. In one day, your blood travels about 12,000 miles. That is 4 times the distance across the U.S. from coast to coast. Don't forget to ask friends and family for a donation to help. Every dollar counts. Remember, if you ask 10 people for $5 to earn $50, you can get a t-shirt. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Dillman. Again, that Jump Rope for Heart coming up next week. But tomorrow, boys and girls, is a box top collection day. Hey, remember those box tops are on lots of different food products, so hopefully you're cutting those off. And tomorrow, if you bring in some hot tickets, then your teacher will have some box tops. Your teacher will have a hot ticket for you. All right. Teachers, please return all the iPads from Cart 1, the ones that are normally stored here in the library, by 2 o'clock today. Hey, we need those iPads so that we can do a little experimenting with them with Raz Kids. So please have those in the library by 2 o'clock today. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to take care of our lunch and things, and then we have a special announcement from Mrs. Morris's class regarding Dr. Seuss voting. All right, so let's start here. Hey, and Casey, what is for lunch today?
Cheese nachos.
All right, that sounds good. Justin, what about that weather today?
Rainy and windy.
That's not so good, is it? It was that way when you came in this morning, wasn't it? Hey, Keegan? Yep, there's Keegan on the end. Keegan, what are we doing about recess today?
Inside recess.
Yeah, but it's not looking very good. Inside recess today. All right, let me do one other thing here. Last week, we want to make an announcement to let you know that Mrs. Pond's class and Mrs. Edmonston's classes returned all their library books. And Mrs. Mullins' girls and Mrs. Massey's boys returned all of their library books. So, great job. Hey, that is wonderful. Mrs. Mullins is so happy when she gets all those library books back so they can be ready for the next kid that wants to check those out. So let's everybody work to make sure we're returning those library books on time. All right, let's get straight to our special announcement from Mrs. Morris's class. Come on over. Turn around there.
Green and ham has the most votes.
Wait, you better say that again louder.
Turn your sign around, sweetie.
Has the most votes.
Can you turn it around so they can see it now? All right, he said the green eggs and ham had the most. If you wrote it for green eggs and ham, woo! Hey.
Cat in the Hat had the second most votes.
All right, turn that around. Cat in the Hat was second. I'm not surprised. All right. Morgan, come on over.
The least votes will hop on Pop.
The least? Hop on Pop? Wow. All right. I'm surprised. I almost voted for Hop on Pop.
Thank you for voting.
Right. Is your friends going to bring their sign over? Thank you for coming down and sharing this with us. Wow. Okay, guys, step back here so we can make sure we can get that whole graph in. Okay. Everybody see the graph there? Sure enough, look at that green eggs and ham, and they even colored it green. Okay. 147 votes for green eggs and ham. Okay. Cat in the Hat had 87. What do we have down here? The Cat in the Hat comes back, 63. Fox and Socks, 58. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish with 52. Okay. ABC, 25. The Foot Book, 22. And Hop on Pop, 17. Wow, that's a lot of votes. Did you guys count all those?
Yes, yeah.
Wow, great job, Mrs. Morris's class. Thank you for doing that. What a neat thing. All right, thank you for joining us on another edition of the Donnelsville News. Have a great day. Remember, we're all here to